thing, making a way down to the right. Here comes an unforgiver. Here comes the hillbilly monster. Dominated the world of dark tones. Even ran out of things to kill. So that she became a big time wrestler. And killed everyone that ever tried to stop her. This is it to do her thing. Making a way down to the right. Here comes an unforgiver. Here comes the hillbilly monster. She never cared what you thought of her. She'll beat you up, giving the finger. You'll never catch her, she is just simply way too fast. She'll throw you off a cage, stop and do a sexy dance. But her best is it to do her thing, making a way down to the right. Here comes an unforgiver. Here comes the hillbilly monster. She hasn't got time for your people. She hates you all just as equal. But her best is stronger than any mortal man. She'll put you in the corner, run into a jingle jam.
Stop.
Twerk! Hold on, everyone! Oh!
Right.
I added more poo to the poo.
So you start. It's like Play-Doh.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Love him. Love him. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Got a hat on. I know I said there'd be no festivity whatsoever. I have lied to you. You have been lied to.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Ben, my dude, how are you?
I'm all right.
How was your weekend?
It was all right.
It's Tuesday night and you know what that means. It's time for Tuesday night peace.
It is.
Thank you for the lovely cameo over the weekend. It was so wonderful. Cheers for the fun and wonderful streams this year. Looking forward to many more awesome streams. Hope you are having an awesome day, my dude.
You are very welcome, Stephen. Thank you very much for the blips there. Hi, everyone. Welcome. So, yesterday, Peter did his Christmas watch-along. I believe tomorrow, Ashton's doing her Christmas quiz. And tonight, we're watching wrestling. This was a hasty last-minute edition because it's been through the wash recently. This thing shed most of its fluff and is now on practically every item of clothing that I own. So I thought I might as well wear it at least once. Hi, everyone. Welcome along. I hope you're all well. I'm just about over my cold now, but I'm still feeling pretty run down. So, doesn't matter. I've got Saturday juice. That will help me through it. Here we are. Proof. I am aging gracefully, it says. 80 years young. That's me. A reminder, though, that the sort of festive thing I am going to be doing this year is a charity stream. On the 29th of December, from 11 a.m, I will be doing a full playthrough of Ride to Hell Retribution. It's going to be bad, but I hope you'll join me. It'll be like 8 hours long. So do come along if you can. I'll be raising money for Cancer Research UK. I believe Peter is also doing a charity stream. A few days before that, I can't quite remember the exact, maybe the 23rd? Monday the 23rd, next Monday I think he's doing it, which is also for Cancer Research UK. So we're going to both be raising money via the same link in the same pool. So you don't need to worry about Peter and I falling out over competition about who can be the most like giving and stuff. Doesn't matter. We're working together. It's collaborative. We're working together. So that'll be on. I think he's doing the 23rd. Citation needed. I'm sure social media will start shouting about it soon. But I believe next Monday for Peter, and the 20. I've already forgotten what my date was. The 29th. 29th for me, which is a Sunday. So come along. We'll all hang out and raise some money for a fantastic cause together as a team. But I will win. But it's a team effort. So, yeah, do come on. Stephen, thank you for gifting a sub to Adam Jonesio. Welcome to the Warriors Clan, Adam. Welcome. Loads of huge content we're working on to be going out over the Christmas period. I believe our New Year's Day ranked list spectacular is ready. It's 4 hours long. So, it's a big one. We should have, hopefully, another ranked list out this week. We've got various other bits and pieces as well. Tatapeel should be coming this week as well. Fingers crossed. We had to delay the recording a couple of times, so we're hoping that the edit will be done in time. Usually the edit's the easy bit, it's the export that's the hard bit, because invariably our computers are not up for the task of exporting a video of that size, and it just goes, I don't want to do it. Or it'll export all day and then say, got it, champ. You're welcome. Enjoy your video. And it's 0 kilobytes. It's like, brilliant. I love the Adobe suite of editing software. It just works so well. Sleepless Wizard, thank you for the resub. 12 months, an entire year. Thank you. Merry Crimble to yourself and everyone else here. And to you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. So we're returning to NXTJ. I have told the truth in so much as there is nothing Christmas related in the game. I have loaded up the character creator in case there's a Christmas man hat. We're going to have a look together in a second, but I'm not feeling optimistic. It might be there. I don't know. If there is, we'll do one, and that superstar might not even wrestle today. No idea. Also can't remember what we got up to storyline-wise, so we're just going to jump in blind, aren't we? Anyway, let's head over there. There she is, the Queen of Pissmas herself. So I was going to have a look. See if there was a lovely Christmas hat.
Hi Ben, hope you're well.
Hello.
Have you looked into the new Elden Ring game since the podcast? If you have, what do you think of the Battle Royale inspired roguelike concept?
Matt, thank you very much for the blips there. I haven't looked into it, and again, I think I'm doing a little bit of inward soul searching in that I just don't care about Elden Ring anymore. I feel like I really enjoyed the base game. It was much bigger than I think I wanted it to be, which is a lot of people's praise for it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Wasn't interested in Erdtree. Definitely came away from the reveal of that new one feeling nothing. And I have heard some people describe it as a roguelike kind of deal. And I gotta say, that ain't good for me, man. I don't really. I'll see what the review. This is going to be one of the I'll see what the reviews are like kind of deal, because I'm just not. I'm just not interested. Just not interested. Give me Demon's Souls 2. Give me Bloodborne 2. I don't really want to go back to Elden Ring. Personally. I'm sure it will be fantastic, though. They rarely miss, do they? Unless they make bloody robot games. Stop making robot games. Christmas Dog? Merry Dogmas? Merry whatever that is, Mus? Merry Chromus? Merry... I don't think there's going to be a Christmas hat here, guys. And if there isn't, then we officially cannot celebrate Christmas on NXTJ, and it's out of my hands, you know? Completely out of my hands. Merry Finn Balor Day. Merry Bunny Day. No. Unfortunately, there's no Christmas man hat. We did our best. Head accessories, maybe? No. Head accessories, maybe. Merry Hornmas? She could be a reindeer. We could do reindeer Barbara. As long as I remember to change her back. Reindeer? A very shiny nose as well. I think we can do that too. I like how she's just poking out from the bottom of the screen. It's a bit ominous, isn't it? Let's change this to a more antler-looking colour. Like that. Lovely. That's great. Got to remember to remove this. Is it under headwear, do we think? God, it could be, you know. Let's have a scroll. We've got some more stuff. Did I just look through here? No, this is a different set of things. But there's... What is... Respectfully, what is that? What is this one? What is this hat? Plaster that you can't really see. Sure. That's fine. Appearance. Upper body. Hair and facial parts. Can I do a face tattoo? And I would like it to be a circle, please. Just a normal circle, please. Do you have a normal circle? Yes, you do. Great. Let's get in there. Let's look at that schnoz. Barbara, with your nose so bright, won't you guide our sleigh tonight? Barbara, the red-nosed reindeer, looks a bit like blood at the moment. That's a bit scary for children. Let's make that a bit brighter. Had a very shiny nose. Surely there's a clown nose in there somewhere. Maybe? Is Doink in this game? Is Doink the clown in this game? Maybe? I think we made a beautiful reindeer though. Look, there she is. I don't think it gets any better than that. You should be able to set it to the bright material. Oh my god. Okay. Let's have a look. Edit. That's fine. That's fine. Material. Material. Glow? Is it glowing? I don't know. Doink is in the game. Okay, so there might be a face accessory, perhaps. Let's go and have a look. Head. Head accessory. It wasn't in head accessory. Is it in... What do we think? Face cover, masks? It could be in all sorts. There is no... There's a bat person. That's horrible. Or a werewolf. No. Face cover? No. Won't be a piercing, I wouldn't have thought. I don't think you can get a clown nose. This will just have to do. Save in universe mode. Right, now we're ready. Now it's officially a Christmas game now. I don't know if Babs is scheduled to wrestle. So we'll have to see if we actually get to witness the Christmas reindeer in action. It is part of her actual attire, though, for wrestling a match, so I don't know how legal that is, but we'll just have to take it in stride. Here we go. Oh, bloody hell, the rivalry renewed. Missed this legs against Pippa the Cat. Ashton Matthews takes on Theresa Ney. Connor goes one-on-one with the NXTJ champion Rules Boss, and in the main event, it looks like the tag team titles are up for grabs. Los Pokeamanos defending against the Birds of Prey. Big main event. Let's start the show, everyone. First up, Pippa the Cat takes on Miss This Legs. Here we go. No spoilers, thank you. And we're away. There should be some predictions coming your way in the chat shortly. You can wager with your channel points. And we'll see what happens. Here she is. When I say, is this legs? You say, maybe. Is this legs? Maybe. Is this leg? Maybe. Is this legs? Maybe. Is this... Maybe. Is this legs? Is it? Maybe. I don't know. Look at them go. And her opponent from this house. She was actually here a minute ago, but now she's gone. I'm sure she'll return at some point. It's Pippa the Cat. Here she goes.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Piper the Chaotic.
Hey, where's the horse? What are you talking about? Yeah, what horse?
The high horse this superstar always seems to be on.
Did Jerry Lawler write that line for you?
That's not very nice. She's not won anything. How can she be on a high horse?
Here's a superstar that is
Right, here we
seemingly
go.
created to be the next
We are
big
underway.
thing in
Looks a bit loud.
WWE,
I'll turn
an
it
actual
down.
athlete in the truest sense. She has set her bar
There we are.
quite high.
I'll tell you what I am really enjoying, though,
I think
it's
it's a
still
good
too
thing,
loud,
Cole. You don't
is
become one of the
Indiana
greatest by
Jones.
setting easy goals.
Very, very
Pushing
pleasantly
herself is what
surprised
she's
by
all
that,
about.
having a fantastic
We'll see
time
if
with
she
it.
has enough to push to get the victory here tonight.
Are any of you
But you
playing?
have to
What do you
remember,
think?
she's
How are
going
you finding it
against
so
someone
far?
who is singularly focused on winning this match. Someone
Knee
who
strike,
only cares about
kick.
winning, no matter the cost.
Face goes face first into the leg of legs.
So take things into the ring.
Hopping in, hopping out, just kind of showing off the Pippa there with the knee to the spine.
Between the shoulders.
Love pushing fascists off high cliffs. Yes, that's one of my
She's
favorites
staying
as well.
elusive.
I also love how wonky their sort of stealth protection is, in that you can run past them
Off the ropes.
in an area you're not supposed to be in, and as long as you go out of sight pretty quickly, then they won't do anything. And you can also push people off cliffs or like ledges right in front of them, and they won't think anything of it. But if they walk past you and you're out of their line of sight, but somehow they can still see you, they're gonna run at you. They're gonna try and bloody kill you.
She's starting
Yeah,
to
it's
look
great.
concerned.
Really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. Proper swashbuckling adventure. I'm a PlayStation Nation. Boy, so no indie for me. New year, you'll get it in the new year, and it's worth it. Promise, it'll be good. You'll have a great time, especially when we're not getting any bloody Tomb Raider or Uncharted or
Like a
anything like that.
heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark.
Looks like, unfortunately, Pippa the Cat is having a bad time while we have a conversation about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Oh my gosh!
My gosh! The game's a little louder.
Right
Too
to the
loud.
knee.
There we are. I've turned it down some more. Is that better? Just excited about Indiana Jones, and also to see my cat do a backflip. That was pretty rad. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. Oh no, she's dodged out the way. What's she going to do? Pippa the Cat, could she win via count out? She could still win via count out. No, she wants to throw her in the ring. Uh-oh. Getting dangerously close to a 10 count here. We can't keep having count outs in this bloody company.
Tossed back into the mat.
Pippa thrown back into the ring. In comes Legs. Oh, Pippa with some legs of her own. Uh-oh, turns her back and Legs is going to make her pay. Pippa with the counter. What can Pippa do now? Smash. I bet 30k on Pippa, but it's looking like a mistake. One of these days, Pippa is going to... She's going to win the big one. She has already beaten Legs once. It has happened. I truly believe that she is capable of doing it again. But it might not be today. Miss This Legs has built up her signature bar. Oh, now Pippa has as well. This is looking good for Pippa the Cat, PTC. What can PTC do? Oh, she did a backflip, went straight into the legs of Legs. This isn't good. What can Legs do now? Legs might go for her signature. Up goes Pippa. Oh, the big gut buster. Blimey. Once I get Indiana Jones out of the way, I can go back to Dragon Age as well. Oh, the famous... Miss This Legs now has her finisher. I think Pippa the Cat might be done here, guys. This isn't looking good. Oh, the disrespect. The cruel disrespect.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Now. Uh-oh, taking a big run up. Pippa, get out of the way. Uh-oh, just eats a foot. Pippa, you're losing again. You need to come and save the day. You need to come and save yourself. Pippa is not looking good. This could be the beginning of the end here. Coup de grace and gets all of it. And Pippa, unfortunately, loses again in the feud that will never end. Very sad.
Hard-fought victory, incredibly
Poor Pippa.
physical matchup, but earn the right to celebrate.
Where's she
here
going?
tonight.
Go on, Pippa. Come home. We'll look after you. No, Legs! How could Legs do that?
More fun. This is classless.
Oh, that's not nice to Pippa the Cat. Hey guys, do we go into the settings and make Pippa just a little bit more powerful? Because she simply cannot compete with Legs. She just keeps losing this feud over and over again. Anyway, unfortunately, Legs has laid out Pippa the cat after the match, and that's really sad. We don't like that. It's cruel. The show must go on, though. Up next, we have Ashton Matthews taking on Theresa Ney in a one-on-one match. Skip through that. Don't want to see any spoilers, as always. There we go. Off we go. I watched Hot Frosty last night, by the way. Any of you seen Hot Frosty? It was horrifying. Here they go. That's nice, Ashton Matthews being the bigger person. Oh, she flipping got... Uh-oh, just got slapped by a horse. And they have hooves as well. You don't want to get slapped by a horse. Theresa Ney squares up with Ashton Matthews so far. Neither... Oh my God, they both immediately run at each other's feet first. Ashton taking control now. Channel points should be wagerable shortly. They are right now. Who's going to win, Ashton Matthews or Theresa Ney?
Yeah, you cannot deny how even the
So the amount of effort that's gone into creating NXTJ this year makes me sad that realistically there's going to be absolutely no import functionality between 2K24 and 2K25. Not going to be able to copy any of this over. Going to have to do it all over again.
Looking to take flight here. She's got her in her sights. Taking flight. What a missile drop kick. Woo.
You ever seen a horse do that? I bloody haven't. Hot Frosty was not hot, no. The thing is, right, that Hot Frosty, he comes to life, but he's still cold like a snowman, so he doesn't like being inside because it's hot inside. And the weird thing, I mean, it's a comedy, right? It's self-aware to an extent, but also it's an entire genre where maybe they're not all self-aware. Like, some people genuinely love these because they think they're good, not because they're terrible and they want to, you know, take the mick out of them. I know Ashton enjoys horrid rom-coms because she gets some kind of sick satisfaction out of how rubbish they are, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but some people think they're great. The disconnect for me, right, is that in all of these, kind of the thing comes to life and romantically pursues the woman, is that invariably, and especially in the case of Hot Frosty, it comes to life and it's basically a child. It's basically a child. It doesn't know how the world works. That's half the humor, is like, oh, can I eat this? Should I do this? I can cross the street now? I can... social faux pas? Isn't this funny? And the woman, for some reason, finds this irresistible. And that's deeply upsetting on multiple levels. And it's also disgusting. And it's just really weird because it feels like these movies are made to... like they're made for bloody hell, Ashton. Like they're made for children because of the level of comedy and acting that's on offer. But at the end of the day, it's about a woman wanting to have sex with a snowman, and that just is adult. That is inherently adult in nature. So there's a lot of conflicting stuff. Anyway, that's my mini review of Hot Frosty and sort of the genre in general. Thank you for listening.
As their opponent whipped hard into the corner.
Samuel B. Music resubscribed for 33 months. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Thank you, Samuel, very much. B movie, but snow instead of B. Yes, kind of, but, you know, less funny and less quotable. And the man that they had play Hot Frosty was the vet, Ted Mullins, from Schitt's Creek. And he looks weird without facial hair, and also he spends the whole time grinning really hard, and it looks like he's in pain. Like there was some sort of contractual error that allowed him to be that forced him to be in this movie. Also, Craig Robinson is in it, I think that's his name, and John Latrulio. So 2 guys from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They play police officers as well, and it's very strange. Anyway, I can't get my head around it, really. It's quite upsetting. My partner watched a Netflix Xmas rom-com called Love Hard, where a woman is catfished and over the course of 90-ish minutes falls in love with the catfisher. I'm not sure what the message was, but I'm sure it wasn't a good one. It doesn't sound like a good one. Doesn't sound like a good one. Anyway, back to the action. You're right, sorry. Christopher Throbbin makes a good point. Theresa Ney is doing all of this in heels. Your favourites could never. Sorry, I'm not really paying much attention. I don't know if you can tell. But Ashton Matthews is just, every time I look at the screen, she's doing backflips and springboards, and it's insane. And that feels like a resounding and deserved victory for Ashton after being disrespected by the humanoid Prime Minister horse at the start of the match. So congratulations to Ashton, who's thrilled. I don't know what that is. She might have practiced that at home. It's pretty embarrassing. I skipped it. I saved her the embarrassment. I skipped the end of it. I don't know what she was about to do next. But there we are. Congrats, Ashton, winning that quite emphatically, I would say. Up next, the NXTJ champion takes on Would You Like Me to Lick It Lieutenant Connor. In action now on NXTJ. No spoilers for the rivalry stuff that's about to go on. Theatre kid behaviour, that. Is that something that Ashton's been saying? That sounds like something that Ashton would say. Theatre kid behaviour. Why did they sculpt an anatomically correct snowman to begin with in the public square? Right, well, the thing you have to understand is that there was a snowman building competition, right? And there was a T-Rex snowman.
Yeah, now
there was like your usual sort of round snowman. You could tell from the visual effects that it was made out of plastic. It wasn't actually made of snow. That was pretty obvious. And for some reason she was gifted what was it? It was like a red scarf. She was gifted a red scarf by some well-meaning people in town who were like, it's time for you to move on, you need to find a new man. And so she walked into the square, she looked at all the snowmen and things. What I'm saying is that she could have put the scarf on the T-Rex, but that's beside the point. She put it on, for some reason someone sculpted basically Michelangelo's David, but he was only defined from the waist up. Mercifully for the children who are watching. Here's your NXTJ champion, by the way. Welcome, boys. Just get to the action. He was sculpted from the waist up. She put the scarf around his neck, and then she took a selfie. She took a photo of him. Did she give him a kiss? I don't think she did. She put this. Anyway, it's not important. She put the scarf around him, took a photo, and when she did that, there was a little CGI twinkle that appeared in his eye, and she thought, "Oh, that's weird." And then he came to life overnight, and he was naked, and there was this whole bit where there's an old woman and an old man walking their dog, and they see this naked man who's basically behaving like a child, grinning from ear to ear. "Hello, nice to meet you." He doesn't know what his name is, any of that stuff. The old man's like, "Oh my goodness," and the old lady is, she wants a better look at Hot Frosty. But then he breaks into a clothes store and puts some clothes on, and that's when our heroine finds him the next day. Anyway, that's Hot Frosty. I could say more, but it is on Netflix, and I feel like a number of you probably have Netflix, and I wouldn't want to ruin it. But Hot Frosty does nearly die at the end, and for a moment there, I thought we were going to have a happy ending. But then he comes back to life through Christmas magic. I think she kisses him and he comes back to life. And then he's got hot blood like a man. And, oh yeah, there's a bit where he works in a school. I'm still not sure how I feel about that, because he didn't even have like a name. And they just let him work in a school. He seemed to be very close to all the kids when she came to see him at the school. And she was like, isn't that sweet that he gets on with the kids so well? And he works in this school. But he's still cold, like a cold mat, because he's a snowman. He was a snowman. But when he died and came back, he was warm-blooded, like a mammal, rather than a lizard. Maybe they did bring the cheese. Anyway, so he then is hot-blooded at the end. The whole town basically says, they all come to the conclusion and accept that he's a snowman who came to life. And the excuse throughout was, it's Christmas. That's it. That line said a few times. It's Christmas. He ends up going to jail because the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine manages to find out that he was the one who broke into the clothes store at the start. And obviously he has a condition where he basically just overheats and will die because he doesn't like the heat because he's a snowman. And they carry him out like Jesus Christ. Once they make... Everyone pays for his bail because it's America. Everyone pays for his bail. And they heroically carry him out like Jesus Christ. What's going on here? A massive upset. Hang on, that's our champion. God, Connor's metallic underside is showing there. I don't know how that was an upset. Anyway, back to the important stuff. So they carry him out like Jesus Christ, and then they put him down. And the main character, she's crying. She's upset that Hot Frosty, the person that she's known for a week, who behaves like a child and is a snowman, has died. And she gives him a little kiss, and then a kind woman puts her hand on her shoulder, and she says, he's dead. Let's leave it for the sheriff to deal with. And they walk away. And then just as soon as they walk away, he springs to his feet. And he's fine. And he's like, I don't know what the sensation is, but my skin feels really tight. She's like, you're hot now. You're warm like a real man. Like a real boy. And he's then alive. And then they do a big kiss. And they maybe move in together. And I don't know, does he have a belly button? I didn't actually look. I feel like that's important. Anyway, he's alive. Maybe he can reproduce, maybe he can't. Adam's seen it. Don't forget they all walk away from him and essentially leave his corpse in the road. Yeah, they do, yeah. They do. The implications are troubling. There's a lot wrong with it. Full stop. It's available now on Netflix, and that's my advert, #ad for Hot Frosty. I have explained the entire plot to you. It is worse than it sounds. I know I made it sound pretty good, but it's not. Don't believe the hype, but also do watch it. If you know what? I give you permission. You don't have to watch this. You can stop watching the stream if you like. You can go and watch Hot Frosty. I'm streaming for another hour and a half. I don't know how long the movie is. You might want to watch it on twice speed, and then you can come back at the end and tell me what you think about Hot Frosty. Or perhaps it's homework to go away and do before the charity stream, and then we can have a real chat about Hot Frosty. Anyway, Connor got rolled up, I think, by Rules Boss, and that was an upset, even though Rules Boss has been a dominant NXTJ champion since day one. Congratulations to everyone who won all those channel points. Let me just have a check here. 28% backed Connor, 72% backed Rules Boss. That was probably the right call. Well done, all of you. 42,789 channel points go to Solar Alex and others. So congrats, guys. Here we go. Yeah, I can click that out of the way down. Right, moving on. Here's our main event. Los Pokémonos, for some reason, are defending their tag team titles against the Birds of Prey. And that's where we're going now. It's 93 minutes, which, to be fair, is the perfect length for a movie. The Godfather could learn a thing or two from Hot Frosty. We could all learn a thing or two from Hot Frosty. It's a beautiful movie film about compassion and helping your neighbor, and also perhaps not allowing cold men who have existed for less than 72 hours on this model plane into a school with children. But it's Christmas, so you know how it is. Anyway, here come the Birds of Prey. They are the challengers tonight. Get your predictions in right now. Who is going to win? Walrus Clan Movie Night. We'll all watch Hot Frosty together through the Discord. You should definitely do that. 100%. Here are our champions. Jack Leby Buddington, I hope I've said your name correctly. Thank you so much for the resub. 6 months, Merry Christmas, holiday times, Batman Walrus Clan, and to you as well. I hope you're having a wonderful time and that you have a lovely, bloody festive period. You know what I'm sad about? Many things, but right now I'm sad about the fact that Pretty Deadly aren't featured more prominently on WWE television because they're brilliant. What a shame. What a waste.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. And is for the NXTJ
Jay.
Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 530 pounds. The
Fabulous Freebirds. Couple of big boys there.
and their opponents.
Now, of course, Wet Boy's rather large boys, still not quite as big as either of those boys. Pal Musek, though, has proven himself time and time again as an amazing high flyer. Extremely talented flippy boy there.
Some formidable pairs have vied for this title.
Okay. They have the only good Def Rebel theme music too. They do. It's so campy. I love it. Just give them all give them all of the championships. Do it, please. Here we go. Squaring off. Who is going to win?
Byron, in regards to the champion, you
The predictions have now closed, I believe.
That got him to the title. But is that always a viable option?
Oh, it should at least
Pal
be the
Musek knocking
first
down
option,
Scandal
Michael.
Penguin. You can see
Every
right up those
challenger
shorts.
is going
Cut
to
away,
present a
camera.
different
Cut away.
But the champ needs to remain
And immediately the wettest boy
brought them to the title in
is
the first
here.
place.
The champ isn't where they're at by being one-dimensional. Adapting on the fly should not be a problem.
What have you pasted in there, Trailing Badger? Is that another one? Oh, okay. Right, so Trailing Badger has pasted the plot of Snowman's,
Kicking out there real
which is from 2017, which is a very similar sounding movie. Here we go. Sarah has always been a true romantic, so her favourite Christmas tradition is building her annual snow bow snowman with her best friend Nick. After another breakup right before the holidays, Sarah begins to wonder if she'll ever find her very own true love. When a little Christmas magic brings her snow bow to life as the romantically perfect Cole, Sarah must decide whether to pursue the romance she's always dreamed of, or the true love that has been right in front of her. Now, I want to make it clear, Trailing Badger, that while there is a snowman who comes to life in that movie, in Hot Frosty, there is literally no other man available for the protagonist. She only has eyes for Hot Frosty. It's just him. There's no other romantic love interest. It's just her slowly falling in love with a cold... Referee, get out of the way! That's outrageous, referee. With a cold boy who has the mental age of a 6-year-old. I mean, there's something fundamentally wrong with that.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. And tag. He's in now.
Oh! Huge clothesline from Steven Seagal. Levels Wet Boy, who now eats some knee strikes as well. Blimey O'Reilly. Speaking of Pokemon, I've just been notified that I can open today's pack of cards. Should we do that together? I'll tell you what I get. They've just added a new type of card and loads of new Pokemon. And I'm not sure how I feel about that because I very nearly collected all of the ones that were in the base game. And I'm sad about it. I'm not sure how I feel yet because people in versus matches are going to find new and exciting ways to kick my ass. And I'm not thrilled about that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to open the Mew pack.
Count out may be imminent here. Really testing fate
Just,
right now. Wow, what timing beats the count. Seemed like a
stop
count to me,
this.
guys.
Focus. There we are. Do not disturb. Right. Are we able to see this together? Yeah, sort of. We're able to sort of see it together. I'm going to open this.
Using the
What we
ropes.
got? We got that thing. That's new. We got that thing. That's new.
What's it going to take?
We got a Ponyta, but a slightly different design. That's new. We got an Eevee with a new design. That's new. Wow, a shiny Aerodactyl. I actually don't have that one. An avocado. Thanks. Hey, look at that. A clean sweep of new cards. What a great day. Thank you for experiencing that with me, everyone. Can't help but notice that Los Pokehamanos are actively kicking the ass of the Birds of Prey, which really begs the question why they were in this match at all. Uh-oh. Los Pokehamanos turning their back for a second. And now the big penguin trying to take advantage. Fed up with being single on holidays, two strangers agree to be each other's platonic +1s all year long, only to catch real feelings along the way. That's the actual IMDb blurb for Holidate. Hang on, what? For Holidate? Catch, only to catch real feelings. If you catch real feelings, get yourself to a clinic. Okay. I was properly confused by that, Ben. Thank you very much.
Look at this, just unloading.
What we're saying is that rom-coms are spectacular movies, and there's nothing wrong with them at all, especially Christmas-themed ones.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Palmusek getting his ass well and truly handed to him by Scandal Penguin on the outside there. Scandal Penguin will, of course, soon be returning to the North Pole, where Hot Frosty is from, originally. Snow, that's where all snow lives.
Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver. He went right into
the Birds of Prey won a cage match against DBP and Neil Buchanan. Maybe they're next in line for a shot. That's true, they did win that match. I forgot about that. Neil Buchanan escaping immediately, just leaving DBP to get his ass kicked by two people. What's he doing? It's ridiculous. Look at that. Incredible.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Palmusek has two finishers. Bloody hell. That's so stupid. How can an electric mouse begin to do such a thing? What's he doing now? Oh, he's completely missed. That is unfortunate and embarrassing, and now Scandal Penguin can truly take advantage. Throws him into the safe corner. Is he going to tag in? He's not, for some reason, although I believe that Steven Seagal could probably tag himself in if he does that. Penguins are in the North Pole, idiots. Didn't you hear what I said? That's when Hot Frosty is from. It's the same place. Have you ever seen the North and the South Pole in the same place? I don't think so. Stop saying silly things, guys, please. Apologies if you talked about this before, but now that Resistance is on PS Plus, what's the next release you're waiting for? Thank you, Timmy. I've not spoken about this before, but quite frankly, I think it's a half-assed thing that they've done. This is, quite frankly, meaningless that it's on PS Plus, because it's not natively on PS Plus. It's still streaming. It's a PS3 streaming thing, so they might as well have not put it on at all. Resistance was always on PlayStation Now, before it became PlayStation Plus Extra/Premium, until they actually do a collection and they treat it right, and you can play it natively on PS4 and PS5, and it has trophies. It's worthless as far as I'm aware. Pointless. We need that, and we need the infamous 1 and 2 from Festival of Blood. We need those on there. PlayStation Nation. How quickly they forget their past. 30th anniversary. Come on, man. Give us Resistance and bloody all the other stuff that you've stranded on PS3, you buggers. If you travel north for long enough, you'll get to the South Pole. My point exactly, because they're the same thing. The Earth is flat. What's north is south. A stunning show of absolute ambivalence there from Steven Seagal, getting pinned by the tag champs directly in front of him. Still champions, Los Pokemanos walk out tonight with their gold. I don't know who could possibly be next to challenge them.
I fully expect to see more showings like this going forward from this duo.
Because it feels like they've run through most of the division now. What on earth will happen next? Off a piddly kick too, right after a tag. Embarrassing. Get to the back of the line, you silly birds. Silly, silly birds. But that concludes this episode of NXTJ. What, pray tell, is happening next week? We're in July currently. Oh my god. Tumble in the Toon is on Sunday. We've got Tumble in the Toon. Connor and Rules Boss hopefully find a proper outcome to their matchup. Alright, here are your next challenges. Apparently we're just going to defend the tag titles every week. Neil Buchanan and Dave Benson Phillips take on Palmusek and Wet Boy. Pamela Henderson takes on Miss This Legs. And Hannah Montana challenges Pamela Anderson for her Stoke-on-Trent championship in the main event. I'm going to customize these slightly and make them a little bit more interesting by changing the match types. How does that sound? Do you guys like the sound of that? Customize the match. 1-on-1. We're going to do... I love a table match. Table matches are fun. Do a table match between those two. Yeah, good. There we go. These guys aren't going to have a 2-on-2 match. They're going to do something crazy. Have we had a Hell in a Cell yet? 1-on-1? No. What? Customize the match. 2-on-2 then, I suppose. Oh, we could do TLC tag. The first member of any team that grabs the object hanging above the ring wins for their team. Well, at that point, we might as well have a ladder match. You know what? I'm going to do ladder. We're going to be here for 6 hours. It's a ladder match. Let's do it. Who's going to win? That could legitimately be anyone. Anyone could win that. It's not even a bloody championship match anymore. Edit match. Customize match. Come on, gang. 2-on-2. Ladder match. How do I make it? How do I make it a title match? Title match. Choose the championship. Championship. It's going to be, of course, for the ECW World Tag Team Championship. And it's going to be for that. There we go. Pamela's signature match should be an Iron Woman match. That's good. But that would take 15 minutes. These guys can have a match. Match options. No, what am I doing? Well, what have I done there? Yes, I do want to quit. I would like to customize the match. I would like this match to be a backstage brawl, and I would like it to start in the garage. I'd like it to start in the garage. Hang on, why is Barbara in it now? What? Okay, whatever. At least we get to see Christmas Barbara today. That's the whole point, I suppose. I don't know why she turned into a different person, but that's fine. Okay, whatever. And these two, for their big championship match, which I've pressed the wrong button again. I need to customize the participants. Customize the match, sorry. 1-on-1. 1-on-1. This will be special guest referee. Yes. And that special guest referee will be Chavo Guerrero in a referee attire. Yes, it will. Because he is invested in this match. He wants a clean fight. Women's Stoke-on-Trent Championship, Pamela Anderson, current title holder. What a night of action we have waiting for it. Look how small he is. Look how far away he is. Up first, though, Connor versus Rules Boss in a table match. Let's bloody go. Let's bloody go. We have seen them make their entrance just 25 minutes ago. So we'll skip past this. Connor there, wanting to redeem himself. Who's going to win? Wager your channel points now. The predictions are live. Hello? This is the match for the table, yes? It is. It is World Boss. Correct. Oh, bop and bang there, or should I say le bop and le bang?
It's about putting your opponent through a table before they put you through one. Great awareness is a
so it's first person to go through a table, as we have seen before on NXTJ. A reminder that you can't just throw someone straight through a table. They will just bounce off it, because this is a specific match type. You need to hurt them enough for them to go through the table, because their health is tied intrinsically with the table's health. I don't really know. Doesn't matter. I do wonder if the rumoured Ecox stable will show up in NXTJ. That's true. There's a few of them, aren't there? There's Bomb Boss. We've had Italian Rules Boss. We've had German Rules Boss. We've had quite a few. There are a number of them. So, yeah. Connor is going to lick the boss. Am I really done it? Big German suplex there from Connor. Two rules boss whose legs are hurting for some reason. Antipodean boss, yes we have had Antipodean boss.
Yeah, Cole, but he's just focused
Sorry,
on avoiding going
Antipodium.
through the table. That's all that matters.
Connor rolling out,
The thing about
going
a
to
tables
grab
match is
a
you can't really
table.
avoid contact with a table unless you can set up a table with telekinesis. But you have to be
He hasn't put it in the ring for some reason. He's just kind of left it there.
Instantly.
Is he gonna?
That's right, Corey.
Maybe
The
go
only
get it
time
now?
you should
No,
be
he's going.
preparing a table
He's going
is
out.
when
He's
your
going in.
opponent is truly incapacitated.
Here's boss. Here we see the technical wizardry of the boss on display. He is, of course, a very accomplished European wrestler. Is world travelled and has been our NXTJ world champion since day one here in NXTJ. It was given to him arbitrarily, but even so, he has defended it with honour, and that hat has not come off even once, which I think is very
And he heads
impressive.
out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Connor now finally picks up the table. He collapsed earlier. Can he get it in the ring? He has done it.
He steps foot in the ring
Big
again.
development. Oh, there goes Connor. I looked away for a second.
Made popular throughout the Memphis territory, table matches left fans with their jaws on
Through
the
the
arena
Memphis
floor.
territory.
And
We all learned that
the
today.
way for the audience to
Is that
demand
where Ribby's
we
from?
want tables.
Memphis area. Look at that. Just throwing him around like a child. We didn't even see him go through the table. Rulesboss just dumped him over the top rope. And there was a table down there, and it's over already.
And that table just
Well, that was a...
disintegrated. They'll be
I'd say
picking
that wasn't as
spoilers
much of a
out for
shock as
weeks.
last time. No roll up here. Just flipping lobbed him out the ring.
In the WWE universe.
I think they've noticed.
Connor's
Byron.
just waking up. Can we get some medical attention for Connor, please? Because Rulesboss bloody killed him. Bad, it says. Bad. Wow. Good Lord. It was a yeet. Just yeeted him right out of there. We've got another... Well, we have our first championship match of the night now. Neil Buchanan, Dave Benson Phillips taking on Pal Musek and Wet Boy for the NXTJ Tag Team Championship in a ladder match. There we go. So the Tat Appeal will hopefully be out on Friday, as you will no doubt see in the Tat Appeal, and you will know if A, you partook, and B, have watched previous ones from previous years, I should say. We were lucky enough to receive a great deal of sort of custom clothing, like t-shirts and things like that. Now, there's no guarantee, obviously, that we're ever gonna, without intentionally doing it, wear the shirt on any kind of content. So what I want to make sure that I do is that everyone who sent in a shirt for me gets to see it. And so when I do my stream on the 29th of December from 11 a.m, I will be changing shirts every hour until I have run out of shirts, and then I will wear the final shirt for the rest of the stream. So, if you sent in a shirt for me, tune in on the 29th and I will wear it. I promise. It's going to get worn. And here they are. The boys. Dave Benson Phillips, Newell Buchanan. Newell Buchanan, that's it. But does each new shirt go on top of the last one? No, it won't. I'm going to answer that now because I'm already going to be streaming for 8 hours. I don't want to punish myself any more than that. You know, I'm playing Ride to Hell Retribution. I mustn't. I'll cry.
449 pounds. The
TJ Tag Team Champions. The Monsters.
As the title gets into position here, let me
Here they come.
remind everybody that the only way to win this match is to climb.
Also, a reminder that tomorrow we'll be compiling the list of questions for this week's podcast, which will be the last one that we all record together this year. There will, of course, be a bonus podcast going out next week while we're off, but that's already been recorded. And unfortunately, it was while Peter was unwell, so it's Ashton and myself. So if you want to get featured in the last one of the year where we're all together, please do submit your questions now on the Patreon. Loads of stuff that you can ask us about. I believe there's like a Skibbity update coming to Fortnite. I couldn't tell if that was a joke or not. Feel free to ask us about that. Obviously, there's the Switch 2 manufacturer basically leaking the Switch 2's design. But the Switch 2, sorry, accessory designer leaking the design ahead of time. So please do submit your questions to be featured. Patreon.com/TripleJump. This is Tornado Tag Team action. Everyone in the ring at the same time. First person to climb the ladder and retrieve the titles wins.
This is why you have to be
And a second, the kendo stick is taken out by Neil Bucakes with the ladder. He's now alone in the ring. Is he going to set up the ladder here? He should probably take out Pal Musek again. He's not. He's setting up the ladder and gets taken out by a very cool kick by Pal Musek. He thinks for a second about climbing the ladder, then runs straight into the waiting arms of Neil Bucakes, who throws him into the corner. And now Neil really, if he's sensible, should lob Pal Musek out of the ring and start climbing that ladder. Oh, and again Pal Musek with that amazing kick. DBP on the outside, being left out of it, quite literally. Not in the ring, but he is taking it to Wet Boy. My goodness me. Exploder suplex. And in the ring, Pal Musek and Neil Buchanan battling at the top of the ladder. Dave really needs to, play spoiler. This is great strategy from Neil Buchanan and Dave Benson Phillips so far, I must say. This is actually working really, really well. DBP clearing the ring while Neil Buchanan just stands on top of that ladder, plays the minigame like a moron, and I think they're going to win. He's bloody done it. Again, a very, very short match, but that was brilliant strategy from 90s Kids TV royalty. They are your new NXTJ Tag Team Champions. Unbelievable. I did not see that coming at all. Congratulations if you predicted them. I feel like they might have been the underdogs going into this match, but these two now hold gold in NXTJ. And flipping the Los Pokemanos are just left to lick their wounds. They will probably go away and have to think about what happened here tonight, because they were absolutely steamrolled. I think that was sub 5 minutes. That's unbelievable. Congratulations to those guys. Yeah, 44% of you backed Kids TV royalty there. Unbelievable. Well, there we are. That's how it goes. We move on to the next match. We might get a Billy in the Bank today. At this rate, the matches are moving so quickly. We have new NXTJ Tag Team Champions. Now we get to see Barbara Pismus, the NXTJ Women's Champion, take on Pamela Henderson backstage in a brawl. Who's going to win? Remember, this is a knockout situation. It's not pinfall or submission. It's whoever gets hit hardest and longest, I suppose.
And we've got a big commotion going on backstage. An old-fashioned fight near the locker room. Nothing around to contain the energy.
Hang on, I chose the garage. This is not the garage. This is the default area where there's just loads of storage.
A sit-out match slam. What impact?
Pamela Henderson, obviously very threatened by Barbara Pismus, who probably feels quite threatening as an animal with horns. And she's just walking off. I sent in a Babs shirt, so I'm going all in on her in this match. That shirt was fantastic. Thank you very much. I will be wearing it on the 29th, I promise. Can I ask, actually, how you made it? Just because I haven't put it through the wash, and I'm scared to, just in case, like, it rubs off. Did you use, like, fabric pens and stuff? I want to be careful. I don't want to compromise the integrity of the t-shirt. And now Barbara Pismus asserting her authority. She really does have the reddest nose. Doing us proud, I would say. Hoisting her up, and the sit-out power bomb. Really, Barbara should have just power bombed her by sitting down. That probably hurts Barbara as well on that concrete. Watching Babs wrestle is the perfect pre-date night good luck ritual. I feel so lucky. Call me Spriggan. Is this a first date? Is it a Thursday? If so, best of luck. I hope you have a fantastic time. Be safe. Use protection. That's not what it's not what I intended to mean. Just be safe. As long as people know where you are. Be sensible out there.
Yeah, these superstars have been eagerly awaiting this moment.
This is their best chance yet to settle things once and for all.
So 2 years ago, I made a Lady Barbara prayer candle. And I simply couldn't afford the shipping to send it, so I kept it, and sadly it shattered. Oh, that's so sad. Another very quick match. However, Samuel, she's honoured that she was rendered in candle form. So thank you very much. I've drawn it with a fabric pen. The box said it's machine washable, so I reckon you'll be fine. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Watch Hot Frosty together. Yes. Yes, do watch Hot Frosty together. That's a great date night idea. That was another... I don't know what's going on tonight, but these matches are so bloody quick. So quick. That one at least was very good. So, Barbara absolutely steamrolling Pamela Henderson then, who to be fair, was expecting to fight someone else. But from one Pamela to a paneler, we move on to our main event where Chavo Guerrero is the guest referee in this one-on-one match. Hannah Montana challenging Pamela Anderson, for her Stoke-on-Trent Women's Championship. Haven't seen much of Hannah Montana. I could play as the guest referee. I don't actually know how to count. You know what? The hubris of me to assume that I deserve to control Chavo Guerrero here is it's pretty upsetting and unbecoming, so I apologize. Chavo should be allowed to be Chavo. It's only the second date. Okay. But I appreciate the encouragement. Not too sure about Hot Frosty. We'll have a fantastic second date. I hope it goes really well. I'm sure it will. Referee. Does Chavo get an entrance? If so, we're all going to have to sing his theme song together. Is it? Does he? It is! He does! Ooh, Chavo! Dun 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 dun. Chavo! Dun 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 dun. Chavo Guerrero! It's Chavo Guerrero!
I would make a great referee.
Ooh, I don't think it goes ooh Chavo again. Chavo! Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Chavo. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I could look up the lyrics. Do you want the lyrics? I could find the lyrics. Ooh, Chavo. Lyrics. Okay, here's Hannah Montana. Sorry. Ooh, Chavo. Chavo e todo un hombre. Woo ah ooh Chavo. Hola papi. Diame quieta. Chavo e todo un hombre. Woo ah ooh Chavo. Que atrevido. Those are the lyrics. It's not his Pueblo, unfortunately. It's a different guy. We don't like him though. I know my Spanish is pretty good.
As a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight. And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will
definitely getting copyright match now, probably. Oh yeah, and Hannah's as well. You got the limo out front. Every size, every color. That's a different woman. That's a different. Is that Hannah Montana? I'm confused about which is which. Why does she just turn into a completely different human being? Here comes Pamela Anderson. I remember why. It's because I downloaded a current Hannah Montana. No, I downloaded a Miley Cyrus, and then I customized her to make her look like Hannah Montana. And then I think I maybe only did it for the entrance, so I need to go in and change that at some point. Regardless, here comes our champion. Pamela Anderson, of course, won this title from Ivy, maybe? Can't remember who was the champion before her. She's not really defended it so far, so we will see who comes out on top. It's time for her to prove herself. Do you guys recommend playing 2K24? We've been playing 23 for the last year and a half. I'm wondering if I should give 24 a go, or just stick with 23 till 25 comes out and later gets cheaper. To be honest, at this point, 25 will be out in a few months. So if you're still enjoying 23, the changes this year are, you know, it's an annualized sports game. They're superficial at best. I'd say it loads faster, and there are some quality of life improvements over 23. But if you're doing okay with that, you don't need to. You don't need to splash out on it, I wouldn't say. Pamela Anderson here, defending her championship. I don't know if she's defended it before.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual.
But she's ready to go. Chava Guerrero
is on the line.
presenting the title to Miley Cyrus, not Hannah Montana. And now to you at home. Hopefully he calls it straight down the middle. No funny business. Chava Guerrero is ready. Pamela Anderson is ready. Miley Cyrus is ready.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and we're away.
Could possibly see the title change hands and a new champion crowned here tonight.
Whoa. Don't you think you're putting the cart before the horse, Cole? The champ is the champ for a reason. That hasn't suddenly changed.
Glad Pamela didn't get stuck on any door frames on the way to the ring. That's always a concern. Utterly terrified of getting stuck on things.
And that was a by-the-book pin count. And pay attention to the referee's excellent positioning. Footage from this should be used at the Performance Center.
Russian leg sweep there. Dropping the challenger.
Oh, what a kick.
What a kick.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
The champ just trying to embarrass the opposition. Oh, just scored.
Going for a pin for the championship.
It can't be over that quickly. We can't have a night of action that lasts less than 20 minutes. This is unprecedented. Chavo will lie, cheat and steal the belt for himself. You know, I'd be okay with that. If Chavo wanted to actually have some matches and move up the card a bit and challenge for a title, I'd be thrilled to see him be a champion in NXTJ. But so far, he's just been a bloody referee. And because I told him he had to be. I'm surprised Gollum isn't a male wrestler in NXTJ. Hashtag justice for Gollum. That's a great point, Cooley Wooly. You know what? After we finish this edition, I'll go download a Gollum, get him added to the roster, and we'll also update Hannah Montana so she doesn't shapeshift between her entrance.
Gets cracked by the overhand.
Pretty neck and neck so far, although Hannah Montana has come out worse for wear compared to Pamela Anderson.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect.
Speaking of hashtag justice for Gollum, the next time we're actually going to be playing it will be in the new year. Because this week is a sleepover stream on YouTube, so we'll be going back to Lethal Company. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all three of us will be there this time. Everyone's in reasonable enough health to be there anyway, so Ashton, Peter and myself will be playing Lethal Company from 7 PM on YouTube. It'll be the final sleepover stream of the year, so do come along if you can. I'll be going on the VODs channel, of course, and then the first week back, the first day back is a Thursday, so we'll be doing our Game of the Year podcast in the morning. Make sure you go to Patreon and vote in the poll and so on. All that stuff's going on over there to get involved with that particular podcast, our Game of the Year awards. And then in the afternoon, it'll be back to Gollum. What a lovely way to kick off the new year.
The shoulder could get shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? And the rope saber there.
Okay, good call by Chava Guerrero there. I was wondering why he wasn't counting. Yeah, I just don't understand it. When she walks in, she's Miley Cyrus, but then when she's in the ring, she's Hannah Montana. But that doesn't make any sense because they are two completely different people. Exactly.
Here's the pin, title on the line.
What was that?
It might be too late, but I should edit my Patreon Game of the Year comment to include Indy. I don't believe it is too late, actually. Let me just check up because we're doing it on a schedule. I've got access to when stuff is being sorted. It's being sorted tomorrow. The Game of the Year poll, based on the comments people left for what they would nominate for the Game of the Year poll, happens tomorrow. So if you want to add Indy, I'd do it now. And also leave a podcast question while you're at it.
Big punch. Ouch.
Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus, the big kicks to Pamela Anderson's metallic face. That is a dangerous thing to do, considering she's made of metal. I can only assume that Hannah Montana has steel toe-capped boots. I did make a Bobby Babalooni, but not sure if I shared it properly on crossplay. I'll have a search. I will have a search. Is that tagged with
Inflicting
I
pain
can't remember what we did. Was it tag with triple jump?
Up a little on the champ.
Downright proper refereeing by Mr. Chavito thus far, has to be said. He's doing a great job. I tell you what, if I was refereeing, I don't know. He's got a finisher stored up, which does concern me. Hang on. Hang on. What the bloody hell is that? What? Why on earth did she do that? Huh? Why did she just attack Chavo? That doesn't make any sense. I was just saying what a great job Chavo did. He's called it off. He's called it off. He's not an idiot. Hannah Montana just tried to knock out the referee and Chavo said, that's it, I'm calling it off. So your winner by disqualification is the champion, Pamela and her son. I am absolutely flabbergasted, I must say. I did not expect that outcome, but that is the one that we got. We still have a winner. We still have a champion. Pippa? Unbelievable. Callum Rudd, thank you very much for the resub. 14 months. Thank you. I hope you're well, Callum. Pippa? Can you say hello? Hello? There's the rascal. Yeah. Yeah? What's up? There you go. You've decided you've had enough. There you go. You want to come and sit down, or you lost your match pretty badly earlier, I must say. No, you done? She's around. She's here, but she's not on camera. You've got a little biscuit there. Do you want to come walk across and put your tail in front of the whole camera like you always do? No? She's thinking about it. I'm going to get her to do it. Come here. The two brain cells they're fighting each other. She doesn't know what to do. Well, I don't know what the bloody hell that was about. That was mental. But we do have a winner, even though it doesn't say we do, and it's Pamela Anderson. Unfortunately, Hannah Montana bloody punched her out. Weird. Is Tumble in the Toon our Royal Rumble? I don't think it is. I think there is a Royal Rumble equivalent. I'll have to check. Yeah, all matches are finished. Tumble in the Toon. I think it's just a pay-per-view. Oh my goodness. What a good-looking card. Sorry, just to scan through that. Calendar, let's have a look. July, we've got Summer Side Quest in August. Hard Crash in September. Jump Scare Jostle in October. Team Deathmatch in November. Then we've got Winter Throwdown in December. January is the Reboot Rumble. We got the Reboot Rumble in January. So, to be honest, to get there sooner, we could probably end up just doing two. You know what? Oh no, I don't want to delete it. Oh, I suppose it's got to be every Tuesday, isn't it? I was going to say, can we make it fortnightly? You know, can it be every 2 weeks? And that way we can get through these pay-per-views a little faster. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right. So, pretty good looking Tumble in the Toon tonight. But we've got to go make some changes. NXTJ is changing, and Community Creations. So, sorry, where did we land on the Bobby Babalooni stuff? If I search TripleJump, am I going to find it? I got distracted immediately. Hello, Clash. I hope you're doing well. Most recent. There's Wade Jarrett. Oh, that's brilliant. Wade Jarrett? Why would you do that? I love it. I think that's great. Wade Jarrett. Come on now. Right. This is one area of frustration for me. The speed at which this loads is pretty rubbish. Right. Hashtag Triple Jump. Oh Yeah, let's have a look. Eventually, here it comes. There's Bobby Babalooni. New member of the roster just dropped, and it's it's Bobby Babalooni. She looks great. Get her in there. Get her on the roster. Then when this is done, we'll have a search for Gollum. What a polite young man. Look how polite he is. It's like school picture day. Custom. Right, gonna need your guys' help picking a Gollum. What we got? These are so horrible. Most downloaded. I don't like it when they use a proper photo because you don't know what they look like. I know I can click on it and find out, but see, I don't think that one's as good as some of the other ones. Glad you found my Bobby. Had to download some pretty crunchy low-res JPEGs from her website for that. She looks great. We'll get her on the roster. That's a pretty good-looking Gollum. So's that one, though. I quite like... Hi, Pippa. She's here. There she goes. You're not going to squeak for me? No? No screaming today. No screaming today. Hi, Pippa. What are you going to do? You're going to sit down? Do you know? Do you know what you're going to do? She doesn't. You going to come sit down here? We're going to walk past. There she goes, like a submarine thing.
Happy 420 BBBB blaze it, my dudes, Lord 16 dab. Well, in honor of Hot Frosty, here are some very cold snowman jokes.
Okay.
Where do snowmen do their online shopping?
Where?
The Winternet.
Oh,
ha ha ha.
The Winternet.
Where did they put the snowman who was misbehaving in jail? Isolation. Hi-e.
Very good.
What kind of haircut did the snowman get? Frosted tips. Ho ho ho. What is a snowman's favorite animal?
I don't know.
A bee lizard. Ha-ooh-ooh.
What?
How do you get a snowman to disappear? Get into a heated argument. Hi-hoo. Moggy sexy snowman.
Incredible. Thank you, Lord Brotovich. It's 420, my dudes. It's the sex number. Blaze it. Also, I like this Gollum the most. I can't put my finger on why. I think he's cool. Gollum, the hashtags are Gollum Smeagol Sexy. He's rated 94, so we need to do something about that. But get in here, Gollum. Get in the roster. Okay. We got this. We got this bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BBBBBB snowman BBBBBBB winter BBBBBB tune BBBBBBB tussle BBBBBBB NXTJ BBBBBBB tussle in the sexy snowy tune blaze it.
Blaze it, my dudes. Thank you, Stephen, for the blips there. It's 420. It's the sex number. Oh, Fisher Price car. Forgot how many amazing people are on this roster that we just don't see. We just don't see. Okay, so attire. I thought her hair was brown. Hannah Montana's hair is... What colour is Hannah Montana's hair? I can't remember. Does Hannah Montana have brown hair or blonde hair? Well, she's got blonde hair there, but the facial capture has a bit of brown hair on it as well. So maybe that does make sense. Maybe that is... Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Why did I think she turned into a different person? Hannah Montana is blonde, Miley is brown. Okay, right, so that's Hannah Montana. Why was I so confused by that? Maybe we give her a nice jacket. She always wore a jacket, right? Maybe? Possibly? I can't remember. I never watched the bloody show. Jacket, no, just a normal, just a jacket. Just a normal everyday jacket. That's, what have we got on there? It's got the world on it. Don't know why. We have some generic ones. Just a everyday normal jacket would be lovely. Just a jacket. Yeah, sure, that. But we'll make that. We'll match the denim. Or we'll try to anyway. What colour? And then jeans. They sort of it's kind of greeny, aren't they? Is that kind of the same? Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough. That's fine. To be fair with Hannah, you do get the best of both worlds. That's very true. Very, very true. There we are. I'm happy with that change there. We'll save that and try not to be completely bewildered next time she makes her way to the ring. There we go. Fine. It's fine. Hakuna Patata, thank you very much for the resub. 66 months. Thank you so much. Right. Eventually, when this finished... Oh! I've got to do some Gollum pruning. See, there'll almost certainly be a David Brent and a Michael Scott creator wrestler, but we're just doing stuff that's relevant to our community, and those guys are not. So, while you definitely can find them on there, they will not be added to our roster. Not today. Where am I looking? What am I going for? I want to look for Gollum. Is it alphabetized? Gollum. There he is. He is gorgeous. Beautiful Gollum. Oh, he's so upsetting. How tall is he? It looks like they've made him pretty tall. No, they've made him tiny. Okay, that's fine. Hey. She's back. Can you tell? And off she goes. The main thing I need to change is personal information. What's he introduced as? Name information. Gollum. The Gremlin. Close enough. Where's he from? Parts unknown. That's also fine. We need to... Get your tail out of my face. Those attributes are far too high, son. You need to get rated like 70 to be on our roster to keep it fair. Hey, Pippi. What are you doing? Or we just make him really weak. That's also fun. Wish there was a faster way to move these lines. All his opponents should wear a helmet. Yeah, it'd be unstoppable if they all wore a helmet. Not very good. Not very good at anything is our Gollum. Who would rate Gollum 94? Come on. What was the Metacritic score for the Gollum game? Perhaps we should set that as his overall. Oh, crap. Strength, no. Stamina, no. We need Ulala from Space Channel 5 on the roster, Ashton's biggest enemy. So he got a 33. That is dismal, isn't it? Right, what do we think he's going to be rated after this? Pretty low, I think. 58. So grappling, we think, should be higher, yeah? Because he's a grabby boy, grapple offense. That's fine. I'm okay with him being rated that high. There we go. Right. I'm just going to check on Bobby Babalooni. Just to make sure. She's NXTJ ready. custom superstar. You're a superstar. That is what you are. Already forgot what she was called there. For Bobby Babalooni. There she is. God, it does look like Bobby Babalooni from the small picture I saw of her. Statistics. 85. Gotta lower that. She's too powerful. I can't remember what attributes I gave her, but she has better submission than everything else because she is good at folding. That's fair. I'll lower everything else. Got to get her down to reasonable range. Beatable range. Keep her stuff relatively high. Strength. There's too much strength. Too much strength in Bobby Babalooni. Roberta Babalooni. How's that? 71. Sure, that's fine. Get in the roster, Bobby. Join the fun. What do you think, Pippa? No? No thoughts. No thoughts. Head empty. If you're having a party, etc. If you're having a party. Do you need to make Pippa stronger while you're here? Well, what do you think? Should I make Pippa a little stronger? Just a little bit more capable? Bless her, she does lose a lot. And she's one of our more prominently featured wrestlers. Statistics. Well, she is rated 75, which is pretty good. Maybe... What can we do? Durability's alright. Pin escape. Maybe move that strength a little higher. There we are. We've pumped her up a few. Just a little bit. Just a little bit higher. Okay. Now we can get these guys added to the roster and start piecing together Tumble in the Tune. Any second now. Edit shows. NXTJ. Participants. 47 participants. That's mad, isn't it? Bobby Babalooni is in. Gollum is in. Edit divisions. Division, let's get Bobby Babalooni and Pippa in there. Pippa deserves to be in there. Oh no, Pippa was in the world title. You know what? No, this is more Pippa's speed. Let's get Pippa in there. Maybe clear out some of these rankings. Hannah Montana, Sparkles. She's had it before, maybe. I can't remember. Either way, she's in there. Ivy's in there. She's had it before. Good. Gollum feels like a Stoke-on-Trent championship contender to me personally. Edit the division. Danny's in there. God, there's just so many brilliant contenders. I'm going to take Pachiti Dust out. And Gollum is going in. He's in. Gollum is in. There we are. Consider it updated. So, tonight's show, edit matches. We've got Sparkles Piss, who I just removed as a as a contender, challenging Pamela Anderson for the NXTJ Women's Stoke-on-Trent Championship. I would like to make that... Oh, and then we've got that match as well. Pachiti Dust begging Maps Dead into the Spider for that championship. Miss This Legs versus Pippa the Cat. Theresa Ney versus Ashton Matthews again. Those guys are defending their title. Los Pokemanos don't even get a rematch. Pamela Henderson takes on Barbara Piss for the world title. And Connor takes on Rules Boss for the world title as well. I think we need to make some of these matches a bit more gimmicky, if you ask me. Customized match. We are going to make it a Extreme Rules match. That's what we're making it. Title match on We know which championship we want. It's that one. Yes. Yes, indeed. Customized. This one, being a triple threat, is already going to be chaotic anyway. These two deserve a big rivalry blow-off, I think. So let's change it up. Poor Pippa. What did I do? I saved it. I didn't even mean to do that. We want to edit this one. Edit. Customize the match. It is a one-on-one match. And it's going to be... It's going to be a tables match, because I like those. I'm using the final days of the network to watch old NXT, but I should have been watching this all along. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Old NXT was great. Hopefully, when it all goes onto Netflix, we get easy access to all of it, but I have a feeling that it's going to be broken and irritating to use. We'll see. Does Pippa like tables? She likes to hide under them and jump on them. She hasn't been through one yet, though, so hopefully that stays the same. These two are just having a match for no reason. These two, I feel like, should go in a cage. If the champions are so good at cage matches, then they should go in a cage. Oh no, they're not good at cages, are they? They lost. They have actively lost in the cage. What is that? That's not what I wanted. 2-on-2. Cage match. Steel cage match. There we are. Yes. That is correct. Title match. Yes. Championship. Hello? That one. There we go. Right, what should we do? What kind of match would you guys like to see for these two? I highly doubt we're going to get through it tonight, but I kind of want to do an ambulance match. Close the ambulance with your opponent inside to win. Give that a go for that one. Title is on the line. And then the men's championship. What is going to happen here? That, of course, will be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Meaning that they can pin each other outside of the ring. Saved. There we go. So first up, we have Sparkles Piss challenging Pamela Anderson for her NXTJ Women's Stoke-on-Trent Championship in an Extreme Rules match. Here we bloody go. We also get an opportunity to enjoy the wonderful custom arena that has been created for this event. We can all politely applaud how lovely the Tumble in the Toon arena looks. Otherwise known as the Stoke-on-Trent Women's Championship. She's hard to look at. Hoping to bring more gold back to the Piss household is Sparkles Piss. But our champion, fresh off a victory via disqualification, is looking to get her first proper defence of the Stoke-on-Trent Championship here tonight. What on earth was that? Did you hear that guy? He was very enthusiastic. That's what it's all about. The Stoke-on-Trent Women's Championship there. Beautiful bit of kit.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City.
From the Queen City. Sparks Pierce. There she is. Shield your eyes, she's very bright.
From New York, the Women's National Fighting
Stoke-on-Trent champion. Pamela Anderson. NXTJ Tumble in the Toon, sponsored by Pooker Pies and Brunale.
A title coveted by legends and
here we are.
hungry young
No Chavo this time.
alike.
We got this guy who was briefly a zombie in NXT. If you know, you know. What a brilliant piece of television that show is and was. I'm going to go for the toilet while these two crack on. I'll leave it up to my broadcast colleagues to fill you in on the action, and hopefully the match won't end while I'm out of the room.
You can feel it. Absolutely. We can easily see the title change hands here tonight.
Or we could see a champion do whatever it takes to prevent such a thing from happening, gentlemen, for the title. Fends off the 3 count.
She's still as determined as ever.
With no countouts, there's nothing keeping her inside the ring.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Ah, look at this. Here. Champ's got the pin to retain. Kick out at one for the challenger. Still in it.
Wait for it. Whoa! Alabama slam.
That kind of power is why they have the gold on their waist.
What now?
Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury. No disqualifications has to benefit a certain type of superstar more than... That's one of my all-time favorites. The octopus stretch.
The submission is locked in.
Oh, this is unique. Oh, man, what a counter. Great escape. Ah, kick. Nasty kick.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
To the outside.
This could get wild. Oh, great. Now for something painful and tall.
She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy. It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that.
If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. The champ now absorbing a little damage.
Chair in hand, she is ready to do some absolute damage.
And it looks like she wants to take this match outside. Oh, strong impact.
Jesus, with the chair and everything.
Dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
I'm back. What's happening? Oh, looks like Pamela is being absolutely and thoroughly dismantled by Sparkle's Piss here. This is not looking good for the champion. This was her moment to prove that she deserved to be that champion. And she's getting her ass kicked, it seems. Goodness, big boot from the sparkly one to the face and skull of Pamela Anderson. Sparkle's going up top. What's she going to do? Big splash.
This is what it's going to take.
She has her signature now. Can she hit it? This could be over pretty quickly here. What's she doing? This looks significant. Just smashed her in the face with her thighs and into the cover. Could Pamela's dream be over as quickly as that? We have a new champion. First match, new champion. NXTJ Stoke-on-Trent Championship has exchanged hands in the opening encounter, and Sparkle's Piss absolutely destroyed the champion. The Piss household is overflowing with gold. Incredible. Congratulations to the Pisses. Hopefully Barbara can hold on to her title later in the night. Average. Was that the Sparkle Splash? Well, as far as I'm aware, the Sparkle Splash is a shooting star press, but apparently, I mean, that worked pretty well for her. Moving on to the next match. Crikey, that was over fast. Again, they're all over fast. I am relishing it slightly because it means we don't spend hours on each match. But up next, Pachiti Dust, Beggy Mops, and Dead Island 2 the Spider all vie for the Stoke-on-Trent Men's Championship now. Dead Island 2 is the champion. You have to bear in mind that Dead Island 2 the Spider does not need to be involved in the decision to lose his championship here. Pachiti Dust or Beggy Mops could pin or submit the other person. And Dead Island 2 the Spider might not even be involved and he could lose his title. Hi, Pippa. You gonna sit down? Here he is, my boss. Resplendent as ever.
The National Fighting Championship! Introducing the challenger from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 205
Get your predictions in now.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title
Big-time opportunity, Byron. That is something I hope they change next year, is take Byron off commentary, because he hasn't been on commentary for a while. Would be nice to get Wade on there. I appreciate that Joe Tessitore is in a seat that seems to revolve and change person every year. But certainly, you know, I'd be surprised if Pat McAfee and Wade don't get in there. They won't. It'd be nice if they did, though, right? We can hope that they do. No, here's Byron Saxton for the next 10 years, because he's already recorded 3,000 lines. Akira Tozawa, of course, yes, the famous entrance video of Pacitti Dust there. Yeah, Joe is good. I am enjoying Joe Tessitore, I must say. The tight spandex on Pacitti Dust. As we await the second participant. He is the... Was it? What game was it? X Factor? Pop Idol? I can't remember. By the way, he won it. Becky Mops is a huge pop star, and tonight he wrestles for his first championship. American Idol, that was the one. Thank you. It's one of those talent competitions. Here he is, beautiful jumper. Incredible work by whomever it was that recreated Becky Mops to scan the jumper and get it into this game. And the face as well. Just top-notch work all around. He is ready. And here comes our champion. Dead Island 2 the Spider. Just explode. Can you hear them? They're making some noise. Yes. Our proud Stoke-on-Trent men's champion. He don't want none. No, you don't want none either. Nobody wants any. God, that's bright.
And introducing the champion from your darkest fears.
Darkest fears.
Weighing in at 224 pounds, the National Fighting Champion, Death Isaac, you the Spider.
The champ comes
Death Isaac, you the Spider. Here he is, the champion. I don't know what his chances are in retaining tonight. Pat and his friends will be DLC again. You know what? That's the only DLC pack I didn't download, because in some very small way I hope they note that I had the season pass and I didn't download that one because I don't want them in my game.
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than
Championship presented to the NXTJ universe. Pacitti Dust is ready. Becky Mops is ready. What a superstar. And Dead Island 2 Spider, the champion is ready. Smallest being in this match, which I suppose is to be expected, but quite frankly, I think that's the first time I've seen him stood next to someone quite as big as Pacitti Dust, and that is a small spider, isn't it? Very small spider, but my God, what he lacks in height, he makes up for in being able to suplex Adam Pacitti. Incredible. Three amigos here. Chavo Guerrero watching on jealously from the sidelines. I tell you what, one of these days I'm going to get my dream moment where Chavo Guerrero is a guest entrance in the Royal Rumble and he comes out to Ooh Chavo. That's my dream. But realistically, I know that if that ever happens, he's going to come out to the Los Guerreros theme song. But Ooh Chavo's way better. That's not true. The Los Guerreros theme song is amazing, but Ooh Chavo's brilliant. Brilliant back and forth encounter so far between these three. Pacitti Dust in the corner, and he's much bigger than Dead Island 2 the Spider, but Dead Island 2 the Spider has him by the scruff of the neck, throws him onto the ropes. What can he do here? Becky Mops! Incredible. Dead Island 2 the Spider was correctly rolling out of the ring there to get a bit of respite, but couldn't quite do it. Oh. Down goes Becky Mops, who kips straight back up. What a superstar. The Spider having his work cut out for him tonight. What's he doing here? Something irresponsible. Becky Mops doesn't know what to do, just watching on in awe as the Spider does that, which was fine, I suppose.
looking to do as much.
It would appear that weapons are legal in this match, but Beggy Mops, look at the disrespect from Beggy Mops, the slap to the face of the champion, and then just a cutter to Pacitti does, but he eats a drop kick for his troubles. Beggy Mops thrown back into the ring. Pacitti does just cannot get going in this match at all. Dead Island to the Spider and Beggy Mops are relatively untouched. Pacitti Dust has just been pummeled since the bell rang.
Your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
What is Beggy Mops doing? This is obscene. Someone needs to get him off television. Outrageous behavior.
Letting his opponent know he can take on the world right now.
Pacitti Dust into the ring. Oh my god, look at Beggy Mops fly. It is his Pueblo. 619. There goes Dead Island to the Spider, who follows it up with a nothing. He just climbs back into the ring. Pacitti Dust watches on and still doesn't get any offense in as Dead Island to the Spider hangs him up on the ropes into the cover. I don't think he's going to win with this, but it's a nice try. Kick out at one there by the biggest man in this match. Oh yeah!
Gonna take it old school. Oh, look out. Old school. Oh, my Lord.
Good evening, Pin and Bebba. I'm a bit of a wet wipe and have a running spreadsheet that tracks the prestigious NXTJ Championship histories. Obviously fairly thin on the ground at the moment, but will only grow with the unforgiving rise of NXTJ. Forever! Forever! Etc. Fucking neck beard. That's incredible. It's very humbling that you would do that. So thank you very much. I believe Trialing Badger might be keeping track of some other stats as well. But yeah, amazing. You're not a wet wipe at all. What a cool dude you are.
Lifting them up and sending them crashing down like they're
I'm sorry, I think I just skipped over whatever the hell just happened in the ring, but it looked very incredible. Very incredible? Jesus, I'm so out of it. I want this cold to go away. It looks very cool. Trialing Badger is logging all the matches in the spreadsheet. Incredible. So between the two of you, we know what's going on. At any moment, you can be like, who held the title on December the 17th, 2024? Oh, and Pacitti does finally getting some offense in, but the Spider says no and sends both challengers into one another. Dead Island to the Spider, sort of making them look kind of foolish here. He does have a finisher. Pacitti Dust has, well, he's very close to a signature. The Tumble in the Tune logo is incredible. I think it was Bad Joke Billy who made these. If it wasn't Bad Joke Billy and you're watching live now and you're in the chat, please let me know. But Bad Joke Billy's made some brilliant custom triple jump creations for multiple WWE games. Beggy Mops flips over the champion. Pacitti Dust has... Oh, look at that. Low offense. I could probably do that. Just fall off the ropes, right? Easy. It's just falling with style. Beggy Mops now throws Pacitti Dust into the ropes. Dead Island to the Spider, stamping on the face of Beggy Mops. And the implant DDT. Beggy Mops, though, straight back up to his feet. Pacitti Dust, I think we might know what he was going for there, but unfortunately he's been interrupted. This could really go multiple ways, although I have a feeling that Pacitti Dust is going to be the one who eats the pin at the end of the night.
After lasting this long in a triple threat, it'd be a shame to take a nosedive now.
Oh, look at that beautiful springboard offense. Can Pacitti Dust get into the ring? Oh, it's okay. Kick out of one anyway.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
There should be caps of TripleJump merch, no? That's a great shout. Although, as far as I understand it, Pippa's manager is pretty demanding, so we may struggle to agree terms. What's Dead Island to the Spider doing here? Oh my god! It's the podcast room destroyer there. Pacitti does straight back to his feet though. I don't know why or how. And the Dead to the Spider gets dumped. And then a knee across the back of the head. And Pacitti Dust with a running DDT, which is, I believe, has made Beggy Mops bleed, but it's difficult to tell because he's wearing a big mask. And a low blow to Pacitti Dust from Beggy Mops. This is what Beggy Mops has learned in Hollywood. Dead Island to the Spider saving it just in time because that was it. Incredible crossbody. Dead Island to the Spider with 2 finishes really needs to capitalize right now. If he wants to retain, now is the time. Drop kick takes out Pacitti Dust. What's Dead Island to the Spider doing here? He cannot afford to waste any more time. And I believe he is wasting a lot of time here. Really prattling about. Beggy Mops with a sledgehammer. Oh, straight to the tummy of Dead Island to the Spider and into the cover, and this could be it. Champion kicks out. This match continues. It's just Beggy Mops and Dead Island to the Spider. Countered by Dead Island to the Spider. Difficult to say fast. Broken Rana takes down Beggy Mops. Pacitti Dust sends Dead Island to the Spider into the corner. Big chop. And then Beggy Mops throws himself into Pacitti Dust. Oh, and then just slams the face of the Spider into the corner. I'm not even sure what that move was. I wasn't even looking, but Pacitti Dust is down again. It comes to Beggy Mops and the Spider. A DDT sends Beggy Mops into the canvas and into the cover. It can't end like that. Surely needs to be a bigger move than that. Kick out of 1.
What's he open to find down there?
Dead Island 2 in control. Pacitti Dust does have a table. Oh, the frog splash completely misses. And now Beggy Mops and Pacitti Dust go at it. Who is going to win? Who wants the Stoke-on-Trent Men's Championship more? Pacitti Dust has a finisher. Can he hit it? It's a beautiful manoeuvre straight into the cover. That was his finisher, but Beggy Mops is there. Beggy Mops is there to break it up. And the referee is down.
Planning on what to do next. He leaves the ring and there's no countouts in this one.
Oh no. Pacitti Dust is busted open. Oh! And it's all Spider. Spider all the way. What can the Spider do? Oh, the face buster. I have no idea who's going to win. Drop kick. Pacitti Dust down. Dead Island to the Spider up. Both challengers are up. He kicks both of them, but it's not strong enough. Decides to go after Pacitti Dust. I think he's going to go for another podcast room destroyer, and he does. Pacitti Dust is dead. And if Beggy Mops can get Dead Island to the Spider out of the ring, it's his championship. He just needs to pin. He just needs to pin Pacitti Dust. He just needs to pin Pacitti Dust, but decides to do more damage instead. And Pacitti Dust rolls up, and that's what you get. Stands up, rather. He didn't roll up. Beggy Mops wasting his big shot there. You would have thought if anyone understood taking big shots, he would. Dead Island to the Spider has 3 finishers saved. 3. What do you think of that, Tipper? Kick out by Dead Island to the Spider at the 11th minute there. 11th minute? Sure.
Kick to the midsection.
What's Pacitti Dust doing now? A dead destroyer from Pacitti Dust as well. Into the cover, and Dead Island to the Spider is right there. Watch the whole thing unfold. And a kick that does take out Pacitti Dust. Dead Island to the Spider. Hit your finisher. You can't win like that. Oh, and Beggy Mops waited until the very last second to break that up. Oh. All of the big moves are being busted out now. Pacitti Dust. Scoop slam. What if Pacitti Dust ends up winning this one? He could do it into the cover on Beggy Mops. And just like that, Pacitti Dust has pinned Beggy Mops to win the Stoke-on-Trent Championship. Dead Island 2 the Spider was not involved in the decision. That is the danger of triple threat matches, and your new NXTJ Men's Stoke-on-Trent champion is Pachiti Dust here at Tumble in the Tomb. Huge night for this guy. It did not look like he was going to win, but he bloody pulled it out. He did it. It seemed like it was going to be Dead Island 2 the Spider or Begging Mops, but Pachiti Dust saw his moment, he took it, and he is your new champion. Brilliant work. Pachiti Dust. There we are, normal sentence. Pippa, look, it's you. Pippa, look. Pippa, it's you. You're up next, Pippa. Pippa, you're up next. Pippa, look. Pippa, you're on the television. No? She's wagging her tail. She's actively uninterested in her match. Well, you best win. We pumped up your stats, so you're going to be the winner. But we'll have to resume this in the new year, because this is the final NXTJ of 2024. A reminder that I will be streaming on the 29th of December, raising money for Cancer Research UK, playing the entirety of Ride to Hell Retribution on PS3, setting a speedrun record in the process because nobody has submitted a speedrun record on PS3. So we're going to set that record at the same time. So I do hope to see you at 11 a.m. on the 29th. Let me change screen using my left hand because she's lying on my right arm. Just making this a little challenging. But yes, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've... God, I completely ruined the framing of this camera. I have, haven't I? Come on now. Have I moved? There? That seems about right. No, it doesn't. Looks terrible. I'll frame it up properly for next time. But thank you very much for tuning into all the streams this year. I hope you've enjoyed NXTJ. We'll pick up on this in the new year. But until the 29th, I hope you have a bloody fantastic Christmas and New Year if you celebrate those things. Stay safe out there. I'll see you on Thursday for the joint stream anyway. But yes, look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon, he says, moving the mouse over to stop streaming. Let me know what you think of Hot Frosty as well. That's the most important thing.